Hey guys, it's Otti again. I'm sitting here at the Dark Skies of a Witten Witten, obviously. Besides me is the band Street.
Yes.
And or part of the band, not all members, but 3 of the band. Maybe first of all, for the people outside who absolutely don't know what we are talking about now, you can introduce yourselves. Who are you and what's your part in the band?
Okay. I'm Joey. I play the keys in Star Industry. Playing the keys now for about 2 years, I think, in Star Industry.
My name is Peter. I'm the lead singer of the band, and started in 1997. So
I'm Xavier. I'm the guitar player of the band. Together with Peter, we started the band, like he said, in '79, I think. And I'm the big brother from Joel. Yeah.
Great. And it's always like people kicking in and watching who even don't know what music you make, so maybe you can explain yourself. What's your sound like? What inspired you to make like this?
You know, at that time when we started the band, you have some influence that you use to make your own music. And one of the big influences at that time were Sisters of Mercy. We were all great fans from that band. Fields of the Nephilim, the good gothic rock stuff, but also a little bit, I'm a big Nine Inch Nails lover, industrial, electronic things. But we started, our sound was a little bit like Sisters of Mercy, kind of, but we don't use a drum computer, we use a really live drummer. That's a difference. Peter, his voice, reminding some people of the voice of Andrew Eldridge, but also sometimes also David Bowie or anything. You have always that people reminds you of somebody, but it's a little bit a gothic rock band, and through the years we find our own sound, and it's like that.
And you were rather new to the band, so did you follow the steps of your brother in the band before?
Yeah, actually it was a dramatical change because they lost the bass player of the band suddenly, and there was no bass, and the key player did know a little bit of bass, but was very eager to learn, also a very fast learner, and then they contacted me, would you like to switch over to the keys, and we take the key player to play the bass, and it actually worked immediately. Very good, and also the sound. It's really. I think I add a little bit extra to the sound, and I really like my position over there. It's really nice to fill it more out, and yes.
And what else we can talk or can't tell the whole story, but maybe some turning points. What from the beginning to now have been the most important ones?
Key moments. The release of Iron Dust Crush.
Yeah, of course.
That was a big moment.
Release of the first album did a lot for the band. At that time we had a record company from Ghent in Belgium, and he really had good connections, and the album is really getting around. And then there's a guy from England, Trev, who was the owner of Nightbreed recordings, and he made a compilation album, and that's called New Alternatives, and he put 90s our song on the New Alternatives compilation, and that compilation went all over the world. So very fast we were playing outside Belgium. I think we played Waving Gothic Traffic in Leipzig. It was our third or fourth gig or something like that. Yeah, that went really fast. So the release of the first album was an important moment, and it was also a strange moment while we first released an album and then played live. We never played a live show before, and most of the bands are working in the other side, in the other position. They play a lot live and then record an album. But we did it not. We did it another way. We first recorded an album, wait 4 months that album a little bit is
Spreading around.
spreading around, and then we played our first gig at a big festival, Gothic festival in Belgium, and it went wow. So a really important moment. But there are a lot of important moments in the long career that we now have. But yeah, also the bass player we lost is also an important moment. A sad moment, but it gives the band. We had to think over a lot of things.
To reinvent.
And then we reinvent ourselves, and that's also an important thing. And make the switch. Keyboard player is now the bass player. My brother was playing the keys, and wonder well, it has a very good vibe. It is, so we are happy that we didn't stop the band, but we carry on. Like we thought, Sturgeon, our bass player, would like to do that we are going further.
So the sad moment was something good as well.
Actually it did.
Yeah.
Yes.
And regarding the stuff, first doing the record and then playing live, but when you wrote the first songs, you wanted to play them live, so you planned how to play them live, or was it like you had a record and then you had to arrange the songs new for the live playing?
No, when we are making the songs, they were planned to playing live, but yeah, it was a strange idea. We said, before we played that band with Star Industry, we played in some other bands. Played in a punk rock band, and then with Star Industry, we had a few songs. Peter had a few songs on a demo track, and asked me and Sturgeon, "Hey guys, you have to listen to my songs, and can we start a band?" And Sturgeon and I immediately loved the songs and said, "Okay, this is something we believe in, we can make something very good out of it. So let's do this." And then we did rehearsals, making the songs. And then we said, okay, we don't gonna play them live. First we're gonna record an album. Let that album grow a little bit, and then gonna play live.
And probably we will play some of the songs tonight, for example.
Yes, of course.
Some of his. But I think, I don't know if I was blind, but there is a lack of new releases in the last years. Is it like this? Or does that come something out?
No, you're true. Time is getting much more faster than we would like. But we're working on new songs.
Yeah.
And actually, we want to release an album yesterday, but it takes some time. And we want to do, the songs have to be very good before we can bring them live. So we really focus on songs have to be good. We have lots of ideas, but many ideas are not good enough to work further on. But now it's difficult to get together too with the whole band. But the songs that are coming, they are very good, I think. So you can expect, but I have to be very, very careful. But you can expect a new album, I hope, in this year. But
and like Joel said, you can make an album every 2 years if you want, and putting there 2, 3 really great songs on, and 7 songs who are good. And sometimes we say to each other, yeah, let's do it like this, but we can't do that.
We can't do that.
No, it doesn't work. We want to make an album. We don't make a lot of albums, but if we make a new album, it has to be good. We have to be satisfied, and that's why it takes a while. But we hope this year we can release a new album. That's the goal.
Okay, so it's rather at the end of the production, not at the beginning, to say it like this.
Yeah.
And maybe at least you won't tell too much about what it's like, but what are the topics or the things that inspired you in the process? Is it like a COVID album or like other things that are more important?
I think, I guess there's a lot that inspired us. The one
A lot of what today is going on inspired us. It can, films inspired.
Movies.
Yeah, so sometimes people told me, I saw a nice movie, and the intro song from that movie. Wow, and then
And sometimes political things that are happening now in the world that touches everybody, and especially Peter, I think. And when it sinks a little bit in, it comes with a lyric that summarizes all. You're very good at doing that, I think.
Yeah.
And the good thing, I think it's a good thing, is that we play Gothic rock music. It's our thing. It's music we love to play. But we are all 5 members great music lovers.
Yes.
We listen to a lot of stuff. It goes from old jazz to techno, whatever.
To reggae.
Yeah, whatever. Peter and I are also we are always searching for good vinyl albums.
Yeah.
And for movies, soundtracks to an old obscure disco track, it can work. And I guess that some of the inspiration comes about the whole layer of music we listen to.
I think it's important when you make a song to put some pop in it. Not, it must be
a little fragrance of pop.
Yes, it's. I
Has to be
think
a little.
very, if you listen to Sis of Mercy, it's a kind of pop in it. So it's also very difficult to make, but we try always to think about this. It's a mixture of
Because
a lot of
Gothic
stuff.
is very dark, so it has the tendency to stay on one note and play music around that bass note. Or you always try to do, I think, is put in some catchy melody somewhere, and people like that. When you come, we also on stage, and when we shout together, we sing together. It has a certain
We can make it darker if we want.
Yeah.
But we don't like that. We like dark music, but to play on stage and we always want to give the people a good night. That they go home and enjoy the show and sings along with us or something. We find that important, and we like to do that. And there's a little bit of ambience in our gigs, and always searching for a good melody, but not too pop. It's a small border.
Yeah, it's a very small border.
And it's also it's a choice you made.
So this is something what you mentioned. There are songs that are good, or maybe they are too pop or too far from your sound style. Then you put them away. Maybe another day you say, okay, we have a clue for this.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you are very how to say? They are strong. I don't know what to. They are very. They are very hard. We are very hard for each other when we come with an idea. Sometimes it's too long the intro, okay, put it on. Sometimes too catchy, okay, put it on. And sometimes an idea, this is it.
Yes.
He came with a song 3 weeks ago. He immediately thought, this is a very good song. And now we're gonna try it tonight.
Yeah, it's a good thing. We don't have egos in the band.
No egos.
No egos.
No,
never.
No one.
That's why we're doing this for that long time. And almost the same guys on stage.
Yeah.
Well, as now the new member, but the drummer, Peter, we are doing this for more than 20 years.
Also for me.
There are no...
Yeah, for me, he didn't decide it. They all decide together, okay, it's a good idea. Then they came all together to me, would you like to play in the band? I was immediately,
and that's a good thing, there are no egos. So when Peter has an idea and I don't like it, I can say it.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
And how have you been involved into the band before I came in?
Before I came in?
Like a fan or like a helper?
Yeah, I did know because I had a few bands myself, and one was doing very okay, but I always missed the kind of drive to. I couldn't express myself that good in the other bands. I had to play really what the lead singer wants and very in detail. Now with the guys, I can really rock and if I come with an idea, the guys listen and they say, oh, so I really enjoy. There's not one concert that I said, I have to play tonight. There's always, I can play like tonight also. I'm really joyful to play. I want to play tonight, and I think it's because of the music, but more important, because of the guys. We also hate it when other bands are a little bit like, we don't like that. And I think that's the main reason I'm here.
Because
a lot of fun.
Joel is my brother, so we knew him very well, and we knew that he's a fantastic keyboard player. And he helped us out a few times before.
As a backing.
And that from immediately that went very well.
Yeah.
Not only playing music on stage, but also in the band as friends together. He fits very well in that band. And he helped us out a few times when our keyboard player was out, couldn't make it. As well, can you help us out? We play that and that song. No problem, guys. When is it? Yeah, in 2 weeks. Oh, but I fixed it, and he fixed it. So we knew him very well, that he's a fantastic keyboard player. So.
But we started when we were, I was think 4 or 5 years. He's 7 years old, and we were drumming at home with the card box drum, and with where you put your washing powder in, and that was my drum, and still have pictures together. So I think there it started.
Well, the new song will be played tonight, for example. You try it out. So you always try out new songs now on stage nowadays, or?
It's also a funny thing because in the past we never tried new songs on stage. Never did that. Make the new songs at home, go into the studio, record them, they are ready, okay, and now we're going to play them. But now we changed that. So tonight we are going to play a new song before it's recorded, to check it out.
So it's new for us also.
Keeps us motivated.
And I ask because some musicians tell me they do it like this, and others say, okay, I don't want to have it on stage because people are recording nowadays and it can go out even.
That's true. We understand that, but okay, when we, like tonight, we are going to play a new song, but we are satisfied with that song. How is it now? So if anyone records it's with the iPhone or something, it's okay.
Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing that it spreads and then it comes out.
It's like that. Okay, it's not the sound quality then, but it's recorded by a phone. But okay. Nowadays it's like that.
And let's talk about preparation for the show, because you are the second headliner tonight, I think. So you have a long time from soundcheck, which was before our interview, till you go on stage. So how do you get your focus on? How do you prepare for the show?
Most of the time by making a lot of fun backstage. Not worry about the gig. We know we can play it good. And making fun together, being relaxed, maybe eat something at a very slow pace. Nobody's drinking and just relax and
talk a lot about music.
Yes, talk a lot about music. Yes, and meet the people over here.
And have some fun.
That's important.
We have to enjoy life. We have to enjoy the things we are doing as much as we can.
I think it's most important.
Yes.
Such an evening, yes. And to have some fun. What is next coming? Shows or stuff? You mentioned probably the album, but what else is planned for the next month?
We are now, we said to each other now we have to really focus on the new songs, the new album, the recordings from it. So we didn't take a lot of shows, but we play one big show in Belgium at the W Festival. Okay, we couldn't say no to that. But a little of small shows we said no, because it's important to make that new album. So the whole focus is now on the new album.
So the W Festival will be somehow exclusive.
Yes, true.
True. Nice guys, by the way, the organizers, and a nice concept, I think. It's okay. And maybe you have some free words, some greetings, some wishes to the people outside.
We can only wish that the people have a good time, a good night tonight. Enjoying our show, enjoy the whole festival, the other bands, and I think stay healthy, and you're gonna hear from us in the future.
Yes.
So, great. Thanks for the nice talk.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching Star Industry. Check them out if you didn't already. And I say bye bye. Cheers.
Bye bye.
Ciao.